everybody. Welcome, welcome. Welcome in. Um, it is Saturday, unless it's Sunday where you are, but it's Saturday for me, so I'm gonna go with Saturday. Oh, thanks for bearing with me. Just wanted to finish up my breakfast, my late breakfast. I don't, it takes me a while for me to eat breakfast. It's more like a brunch type situation. But I'll drink coffee until noon. Nice and warm. It's all day freaking cold day. Like, I don't know. It's beautiful. The sun's out. It's a beautiful day. Just blue and sun, which is nice. I'm hoping it stays that way tomorrow for Easter. So that would be cool. Um, my hair's a hot mess today. Just threw it up. Um, but yeah, so I'm excited for the sun at least. Tomorrow's Easter. Easter. So, for those of you who don't know, my husband works at a church that is far away from where we live. Um, it's over an hour. I want to say it's an hour away, which is far. Originally, it was only like 45 minutes away, I want to say, but then we moved further away from it. But so so he has to get up at 4:30 every Sunday and then leave, and that is really early. So he leaves and then he stays there for two services. And usually I do not go with him, because one, I don't want to, God, the hair. One, I don't want to wake up at 4:30, and and two, I don't want to stay for two services. Um, it's a lot of milling around and socializing in between, which I am very not good at. Hate it so much. It's so hard for me. God, my hair is. Let me just mm, hair, hair. See what is? I don't know. I don't know where all this hair is. Maybe I should just put it down. Maybe I should put it down. Just take it down. Freaking drive me insane. I washed my hair, so it's still. It takes it if I have it up. It takes my hair all day to dry. So it's very thick. So maybe I should just leave it down so it dries. Just do that. But anyway, so my husband he stays there and I don't want to do that, and I hate socializing. If I was there more consistently, it wouldn't be as bad. But I like this church. It's just so far away. I'm like, can we find a church that's closer? That would be nice. So I usually end up watching it online. Um, because they do it online. They stream it live online. So that's what I usually do. But since it's Easter tomorrow, I thought we'll go in person. However, my son isn't feeling good today, so he might be getting a cold. If he's not feeling good, then I'm probably going to stay home and watch it online while he sleeps. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, we'll see. Um, yeah, it's been a really weird Easter because this is first Easter that's no, this would be his second Easter that he hasn't done Easter egg hunting, which is weird because he's been doing it for 13 years, and now he doesn't because he's old. Getting old sucks. But anyway, what else? What else? Played D&D last night. I love D&D so much. I love our group so much. They are fun. They're a bunch of fun little chaos. One in particular is very chaotic. He's a child, though. His character is a child. He technically isn't a child, but it's debatable. No, I'm kidding. He's great. um, And then yeah, it's a lot of fun. I love when our DM plans for things and then remembers something. She's like, "Well, I'm just gonna throw that away," because she was gonna have us get lost. We were hunting this monster, and she was gonna have us get lost in the woods. Um, but we have a ranger in our party, and if you're a ranger, you can't get lost in the woods. Like you're always in the woods. So she's like, "Well, I guess I'm just gonna throw this journal away." I felt bad for her, but also like she should know. But it's been a lot of fun. I got to turn into because I'm a druid, so I got to turn into a velociraptor, which is usually like a monstrosity, and you're not supposed to be able to change that. But we tweaked it so that I wasn't too crazy with it. But it was a lot of fun. So I love D&D night. I'm always in a good mood when it's a D&D Friday. Speaking of D&D, let's create some D&D characters. Well, a character, shall we? I am going to put that there. And then, okay. So, okay. So this is where we're at. These are the green ones are the ones that we have done and the species we have played. Um, so we've been a barbarian, we've been a bard, we've been a cleric, a druid, a fighter, a monk, a rogue, a paladin, a ranger, a warlock. We haven't been a sorcerer yet. Oh, we've been a wizard, haven't been a pugilist, a artificer, or a blood hunter yet. So I think we're gonna go with sorcerer today. Check that off the list. So let's go to here. These are all the characters that we've created. The top three are the ones that I created before I started streaming. Marjorie is my druid character that I play in my D&D game. Last time we made a tiefling barbarian and named Morthos. So let's see who we make today. So create character. Do, 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 do. Let me go back for a minute. Go back. A new player-friendly approach to building fast and easy characters. What's that do? That's new. Oh. Oh my gosh. So many things. Oh. Okay, class. Oh. I like this. This is nice. Look how nice it is. All right, so we're going to be a sorcerer. Okay. We're going to be... I like the art. This art is beautiful. I love the art. Oh, that's all you can pick, huh? We've been an orc before, right? I'm pretty sure we have. Orc, Goliath. We've been a Goliath monk. We've been a human. We have. Okay, we've been a human. It's like, oh my gosh, did we not do that? We've been an orc. See, there's not. Let's see, partnered. All. 5e. Okay. Let's do this. Let's do 5e. So, Lightfoot, halfling, human, tiefling, Nazi, stone lineage, Argenasi. Let's do an Arakocra. Yeah, why not? Now we've been all of these. Because I haven't bought any of the other ones. Researcher, military rank. Let's do a noble. I would even suggest names. Okay. All right, we're just trying this one out. We're still going to create our other thing. Let's choose. All right, let's choose a name. Khirrec. Kind of like Khirrec. Khirrec. What? Khirrec. Suler? We could do Suler. I like that as a last name too. Choose a portrait. Now they have changed this, which I'm so freaking happy about. So freaking happy about. Oh my god, it's so nice when they do they not have an Arakocra in here? I'm assuming it's well shoot. See, where was this when we made our drow, huh? Huh? What the frick was that? This art, so good. Freaking love it. Well, he's a model. Oh my god, it's an axolotl. That's so cute. Oh. There's so many good ones. Not the ones that I'm looking for, but um so do I have a cut? I don't think I have an Arakocra on my computer. Let's go with a cancel. Let's just skip that for now. Let's skip it for now. And we'll see what it does. I want to know what it does. What does it do? What? Interesting. We have a proficiency +2, armor class 12. Interesting indeed. Well, that makes it super fast, but it's not as fun now, is it? I like figuring out which spells we're going to take and what we're going to do and all that jazz. So, as easy and convenient as that was, we're going to go back. Gonna go back, there will let me build a character. Right. So we are going. Oh, what is that? I don't know what that is. Delete. Delete it. And then for this one, I like the name. I'm gonna write that down. Maybe. God, pens. Pens, am I right? Sorry. Got a lot of music in my head today. Khirrec. Okay. That will be his name. Ugh. And let's go ahead and delete this guy. Delete. Okay. And then create character. Pre-made characters. I'm just going to click on that just to see what we got here. Okay. Okay. I don't know what it is about this halfling rogue, but I don't like him. His face is no sir. A human fighter. That is the most generic. Oh. Bobby the human barbarian. Freaking love that. Freaking love that. I think these are the animated D&D characters from the cartoon from the 80s. Yeah, let's see, there's Presto and Sheila. Yeah. That's kind of cool that you could play as them though. Basic rules. It's kind of neat for those people that have choice paralysis. You can just pick one. You can choose Poltergeist characters. Oh, that's funny. Elf Rogue. Was there two? Never actually played Baldur's Gate. Well, I take that back. I played the very first one that is horrible, like, but never actually played it. But it looks fun. They have a lot of pre-made characters for people. Lost Caverns. Nice. Wait, what is he? Oh, no. A lot of pre-made characters, which is neat and useful. Let's go with the standard, though. That's what we're doing. And we already know his name because we already kind of figured it out. All right, so Khirrec Suler. And we know he is Actually, I'm not going to choose his thing yet because I think if I put in what species he is, they'll give me like things. So moving on. Okay, we are picking a sorcerer. Add that class. We're going to be a level 3. Okay, level 3. We are going to be proficient in Arcana. Duh. And what do you guys think? Maybe persuasion? I think might be good. Persuasion. Spell classing level 1. So we know some cantrips. Our choice. Can you guys hear the dogs barking outside? There's a dog park in our apartment complex right across. Who's barking at? Somebody will walk outside with their dog, and the dog's inside the park will bark at the dogs outside the park. Not the husky, though. The husky doesn't bark. There's a husky out there. Huskies are not barkers. Like, I know a lot of people are like, oh, look how loud this husky is. They're talkers. So imagine that you're living with a furry human and it wants to communicate with you. It's going to howl and make funny noises at you as a way of talking. It doesn't actually bark, but they're pretty quiet. I mean, our husky is pretty quiet most of the time, unless he wants to talk to you. And then he'll talk to you. It's usually if he wants to get you to play, like, come on, let's go. Or he's excited or something. Or upset. Yeah, he really is like a little hairy person. I say little because he's a puppy, but he's not a puppy. He's like 3 or 4 now. And then our other dog is a barker. He's a very jumpy, nervous little guy. He's part Chihuahua and very territorial. But yeah, he's a barker. I'm like, shush, shut up. He's like, but mom, there's people outside. Okay. Let's see. An event in your past life left an indelible mark on you, infusing you with simmering magic. As a bonus action, you can unleash that magic for 1 minute, during which you gain the following benefits. The spell DC or the spell save DC increases by 1, and you have advantage on attack rolls of sorcerer spells you cast. Ow. What's that? You can use this twice and then get it back when you have a long rest. We get sorcery points as a sorcerer, so this allows us to do things like converting spell slots to sorcery points. So instead of using a spell slot, you can just use a sorcery point or a certain amount of sorcery points. Why are you slurring? Sorcery points. Goodness. As a bonus action, you can also create 1 spell slot. So there's all the thing for that. A meta magic option later in this class. So we're not there yet. Okay, now we are. The following options are available. What is that? I want to actually see because there's a guy I watch on VLDL that has the quicken spell. Careful. When you cast a spell that forces other creatures to make saving throws, you can protect some of those creatures from the spell's full force. Oh. Knowing what I know about... Yeah. Just gonna forget that. I really want one of those. My husband got for his thing one of those things where you can put your coffee or tea on it and it keeps it warm. I need one of those because it was nice and warm, but now it's cold, getting colder. Okay, so we could do careful, which is cool. Distant. When you cast a spell that has a range of at least 5 feet, you can spend 1 sorcery point to double the spell's range. Or when you cast a spell that has a range of touch, you can spend 1 sorcery point to make the spell's range 30 feet. Empowered. When you roll damage for a spell, you can spend 1 sorcery point to re-roll a number of damage. Ooh. That one's neat. Extended. To double its duration. Heighten. Forces a creature to make a saving throw. You can spend 2 sorcery points to give them disadvantage against the spell. That one's pretty good too. Oh, hey, there's my little barker. My little barker. Dino Butt. Dino Butt. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. No, you have to jump up on my... Oh, he's getting old. He's getting old. You say hi? You say hi? No. Okay, that's not a hello. That's a I'll kill you, man. Don't kill. No killing. No killing. Calm it down. Calm it down, man. Yeah, no. They can be out there. They're dogging too. They're just a dog. Just doggies. Okay, quicken. We did that one. What else we got? Seeking. If you make an attack roll for a spell and miss, you can spend 1 sorcery point to re-roll. Use the roll. Do you know you stinky? Then subtle spell. Let's see. When you cast a spell, you can spend 1 point to cast it without verbal. Ooh, verbal. No, that's pretty good too. Gosh, dang it! All these are good. All these are good. You know, which one should I take? Which one should I pick? Which one should it be? Let's do... I like the careful one. Yeah, I love you too. I love you too. You're a good boy. I like that one. And then, ooh, I missed 2 of them. Transmute. You can cast a spell that deals a type of damage from the following list. And you can use a point to change that damage to another type of damage. Or when you cast a spell such as Charm Person that can be cast with a high level spell slot, you can spend 1 sorcery, increase the spell's effective level by 1. I don't think I want that one. What do you think, Dino? Which one should we choose? Do you hear Dad's getting some food in the kitchen? You want to go beg? Yeah, because you're a beggar. Yeah, you are. You're a big beggar. You love the food. Well, do you want down? Yeah. You still can't get out because the door's closed, silly goose. Mm-hmm. You silly dog. You just sit down. Go lay down. Okay, let's do... I like the subtle spell. Yeah, let's do careful and subtle. And then let's choose a class. So it's obviously going to be Draconic Sorcery because that's all I have, man. Okay, so your innate magic comes from the gift of a dragon. If you haven't watched Viva La Dirt League VLDL's D&D campaign Adventures of Azerim, I highly encourage it. I highly encourage all of their stuff, but their D&D stuff is freaking awesome. If you want, and it depends on what you're looking for. So their Adventures of Azerim is their longest one. And the wizard, not wizard, the sorcerer there is hilarious. They're all hilarious. They're all very funny. But if you want some funny humor, and when I say funny humor, I mean funny, but also you're watching a table of little boys play D&D. They're not little boys, but they might as well be. If you want something a little bit more serious and stuff, then I would suggest Tales of the Misfits. And also the Mercs of Gerdon is really, really good. I really love that one. These are all shorter, but yeah, I encourage you guys to check that out. But okay, so we have that. We have Draconic Resilience. So your hit point increases by 3. Draconic spells. So when you reach a sorcerer level specified, you have those spells prepared. So we're not there yet, but choose an option. I think we went with Noble, right? Yeah, Noble. So we're proficient in history, and let's also be proficient in say medicine. I never choose medicine. We're obviously gonna have a dragon chess set. Duh. Come on, D&D. It's okay. Languages. What should we speak? I think Draconic would be a good one. We're from a position of privilege. Traits, so good. Okay. I like it when we can choose from it. When we're just making a quick character on the fly. Okay, so what's your character like? To always look my best. Follow the latest. You know what? Yeah, let's have a prim and proper Arakocra. Yes, we're doing that. Ideals: respect, responsibility, independence, power, noble obligation. Yeah, let's do that. Noble obligation. Bonds. Let's do loyalty. And then flaws. Yeah, secretly believe that everyone's beneath me. That sounds good. Usually I leave this blank. I mean, since it's, you know, choose alignment. We'll just say we are not chaotic. I don't want to say we're lawful either. Let's just say neutral good. Maybe not neutral good. Maybe just maybe lawful good. Yeah, we'll do lawful good. Lifestyle. We're friggin' wealthy. And then characteristics. So we are gonna have gray eyes. And then let's have like feathers of gold and white. Let's just do gold and white. I like that. I kind of want to make this a woman. And let's say they're in their, say they're 32, just for the frick of it. Height, they'll be 6 feet 1 inch. Wait, let's do 185. And then hair, none, just feathers. Okay. What's that? Doesn't reflect the latest rules and lore. Okay. Oh, we haven't chosen. I was like, what? Okay, where's our bird man? There you are. Confirm. Bird woman Khirrec. Khirrec. All right. So our dexterity increases by 2 and our wisdom by 1. Oh, we don't usually live longer than 30 years. We should go back and change that, huh? So let's change our age. Wait, no. We'll change it to 16 then. We go alignment. About 5 feet tall. Man, I'm like way off on the, I've never played an Arakocra. So they're 5. You know what? I'm gonna have them be a tall bird. They're a tall bird. I'm gonna make them 6'1". And then we'll change their weight to 95 pounds. Yeah, I like that. We have a flight speed, or we have a walking speed of 25 feet and a flight speed of 50 feet. We can use our talons as natural weapons. And then we can speak, ride common, Arakocra, and Aran. So, cool. Now can I, doesn't filter it out? No. I just want the bird. I mean, they're all grouped together, I think. Maybe, maybe not. Not sure. Let's see. Okay, birds. We got owls, owl bears. I need some birdie folk. Birdie folk, birdie folk. Da 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 birdie folk. Well, there's a cancu. You need an Arakocra. Where could it be? An Arakocra, far as I can see. This is the end. Okay, let's try then to scroll a little bit slower. Boo, 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 boo. And find what we can find here. Oh, I would love to be just a black square. Which black square should I be? Any suggestions? Do 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 do. Man, I feel like they're a little racist towards Arakocras, man. You know what I'm saying? I am not seeing a lot of bird folk. Another Kanku. I might just have to pick a Kanku. Just gonna select that in case I don't find any other ones that will be sufficient. It's not looking good, guys. Not looking good. Well, another. I have a lot of Kanku, but well, I'm not finding what I'm looking for, which is fine. They can't have everything on here, right? Laundry's done drying. Yeah, I'm really not seeing anything, so I guess we're just gonna go with that. Apply. See, why can't we find that? What ever. Whatever. Where did this come from? All right. We're going to do a standard array. And charisma, I think, is our highest. And then we've got wisdom, dexterity, intelligence, constitution, and then strength. Okay, so as a noble, we get a set of fine clothes, a signet ring, a scroll of pedigree, and a purse containing 25 gold P. So we're obviously going to go with the spear, the daggers, the arcane focus, and a dungeoneer's pack and 28 gold. So obviously. Next. All right, let's see who we got. Wonderful. We've got 17 hit points. Let's see, we've got no armor, which is fine. We don't need no armor. Freaking bird. Yeah, cool. Cool. I think that looks pretty good. Let's see, as far as spells, we've got Chromatic Orb and Command. And then we have Alter Self, Chromatic Orb, Command, Dragon's Breath. So pretty cool. Nice. Okay. All right. So now that we have Khirrec, Our Lady Khirrec, let's create her. This was our last guy, Morthos, but let's, if I refresh, will that get rid of him? I don't know what I'm looking at here. No, it won't get rid of him. So let's just do new. If we save him, is he gonna get rid of something else? Whatever, just okay, new. All right, so let's see if we can find a bird. Maybe. There's Raven folk. Have any other robots, rabbits, giant, aquatic, merfolk? foldable. Serpent frog. Giggle dog. Oh, it's a hyena. It's like a giggle dog. What the frick is a giggle dog? That's what I'm going to call hyenas from now on. It's a giggle dog. They've convinced me. Giggles. Okay, so that's what we got. We got that. We got our talons. I don't like that we have arms. All right, head. A raccoon. I don't think they give us another bird option. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. Which is fine. This is, I mean, we can work with that. Hair, they don't have any hair. Tongue, teeth, horns. Do we want horns? Nah, we don't need no horns. Body. Okay. Furry torso. What would that look like? What would that entail? Does it look like? Does it look like fur or more like feathers? I'm like, I really want like feathery. Cute folk. I don't know. I'm kind of digging it though. It doesn't really look like fur to me. It looks like blazing hands. It looks like feathers to me, but we don't have any wings, wing arms. I want some wing arms. I have closed wings. I don't want open wings. Are they only open? Pharaoh? Hey, that's cool. That'd be a cool artificer type thing. Like if our Arakocra got into a fight and lost their wings and then created their own. That'd be pretty dope. That would be cool. Duck wings. Duck tails. Do 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 duck tails. Okay. I'm gonna say no to that. Ooh, those are pretty. Ooh, those are pretty wings. Long fairy. I like fairies, guys. If you didn't know, I like fairies. All right. I guess we're not gonna give it wings. What is this tail? What is this? Where'd this tail come from? Did that come from that? Did that come from this? Oh my god. That's disturbing. Jeez. No, I guess they're feathers. Oh, that looks weird though. Whatever. Oh, we can do multiple. Hey. Not do that. Do that. I'm having too much fun. Okay. Okay. All right. Where are we at here? What are we again? We're a sorcerer, right? Okay, sorcerer. Maybe there's like sorcerer robes. Seeker outfits. This he is a monarch. Could look like that. That's not too bad. Zealot of the old cause. Could look like that. Except I want to see the face. I like that. Flowing robes. I'm just not feeling the flowing robes. This one's by far is my favorite for her. You know what? What? You can be a luchador? A luchador. Oh, that always reminds me of what's that movie with Jack Black? The luchador monk, I think. Nacho something? I can't remember, but it's hilarious. Let's see here. I think we're just gonna go with maybe this one. Oh, gosh, they're both good. No, I like the other one more. The other one more. Although this, wait, what was that one I just saw? Mercenary, so creepy like that. But no, we're gonna go back to what I originally had, the monarch. Okay, let's do that. They're not gonna have any modifications to that. No gear. What were they carrying? Let's see. They had inventory. What was their equipment? Nothing. They didn't have none. They have no armor. They don't really have weapons. So yeah, they're not really carrying anything. They do have a ring. Let's just add a ring. Dwarven ring. Dwarven band. Do a tri-stone. The other hand. There we go. Yeah, let's just do that. All right, let's pick a pose. Strike a pose. Come on, do it. I kind of like this one actually quite a bit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change the ring back to the other hand so you can see it. Boom, sucker. All right, we're just going to leave that. And then for the stage, just going to make that cobble streets. And then let's color this sucker. Color, color, color. Subterranean bird. The reptilian bird. Monstrous bird. Not really effective now, is it? When they're birds. Aquatic bird. Let's just go to paints, shall we? Okay. Now, let's do stone first, so we can do the cobblestone. Do that. And that. And that. And that. All right, so they're on the street. Strutting down the street. Strutting down the street. Okay, and then we're gonna have eyes that are bird. Maybe like a pale yellow. You want pale yellow? You want orange? Yellow? We're just gonna go with pale yellow. That one looks the best. Ooh, maybe they could have like one draconic eye. One draconic eye. Or that's cool. Let's do that. Like that. Okay. Draconic eye. And then let's do their beak. They don't really have a thing for beak though. So reptile. A gold beak. Looks pretty good. Kind of like that. Then they've got the, make the feet same too. And then we'll make the actual talons black. Good. Okay, and then we need the gold feathers. That's 2 gold, right? Like that's pretty gold. I want like a light gold type of situation. Well, maybe hair. I guess kind of like that. That's not too bad. We can deal with that. And then let's do, want her in lighter. I feel like she should be in lighter colors for some reason. Yeah, let's do lighter colors. Right in the middle there. There, got it. Got it. Okay. Goodness gracious. All right, let's also make this that color and no, like that. I like that. Oh, we forgot her tail feathers, which you would not, if this was real, you wouldn't see it poking up through there, but whatever. Some butterscotch blonde. Boom. Boom. It's hard to see the tail underside there. Just make it all white if I do that. I like it when it fades. I like it when it fades. Although really, that's really annoying me, but let it go. Let it go. Okay. Where were we at? I don't know what else to make her. Let's see. Mandarin. No. Go back to the leather, or we could go to the cloth. We want to pick like an accent color for her. Princely pink. She is kind of a puffery. I feel like that's a little too bright though. The one, that's better. That one's not as like in your face. Yeah, I like that one. That one looks nice. And then be right there. And that. And that. And that. And that. Rope thingy. And then that and that. And that. Is that enough accent? We think we need some here. Yeah, we need some there. Okay, so we've got that. And then we want that. I think that's too much. We'll do a little accent there. And then I don't know what to do about the gloves here. We'll just do that. Yeah, we'll do that. And let's do the ring too. Zoom in. This side, where's the ring? There it is. There it is. You see it? Can you see it? Okay. So let's do gold, because obviously noble, so we want the gold. And then let's do a gem. We want like blue gem. Have one be blue and then one be green. Really bright. A ruby. Change this one to a sapphire. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty bright ring. All the gems are pretty bright, but that's how you know she's a noble, right? Hey. Okay, and then let's do more leather. I want some darker leather for her belts. Maybe under here. Do I want that? I don't like that. Do pants. Yeah, we'll do that. And then let's do a different color. I kind of like that. That's a nice. We'll do that. Gotta make sure we get all the things. Got everything on the back. I don't think that would be. No, I'm not gonna make it that color. Let's get some metal. So I want like antique-y kind for the metal on her belts and stuff. And then I'm gonna make this that color too. And then let's see if I make this. Okay, good. I want that gold. But I don't want the palms gold. Wait, did I miss one? That. Just make that gold. And then I think the only thing left are her palms. I don't see anything else that's missing. So let's do another leather. Ranger hide. The palm. Let's just make it. Yeah. All right. So there we go. There we go. There she is. There's Khirrec Suler, our fancy pants sorcerer Arakocra. So there she is. Noble lady. The noble. I like her. She looks good. All right, so that is Khirrec. Alrighty. Well, I hope you guys had fun, because I did. Always love making me some D&D characters, and we got to test out that new feature on D&D. So if you want it to be quick and easy and don't want to go through which spells to pick and rolling for stuff and all that jazz, and you just want to pick the basics, then that would be the way to go. But anyway, I think that is where we'll leave it for today. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your weekend, and if you celebrate Easter, I hope you have a great Easter and remember the reason for the season. So I will see you guys later. Bye.